making another video here. Like I said before, like money was stolen from me while I was sleeping. My more serious problem is people attack me while I'm sleeping, and I fear that somebody did something to my car. Maybe they were playing around with the shifter, and they tried to break the car. I'm calling a police officer now just to speak with him. I've been staying in Palm Beach, but the problem follows me, and I've been trying to tell people, this is what it's like to be targeted. The news travels, a couple miles from Broward to Palm Beach, and I'm constantly a victim of people assaulting me, Latin and Black people. And on top of that, 2 weeks ago during the election, my Facebook was suspended. I said 30 days and suspended temporarily. That's what the message I got. I should have screenshot it, but actually I don't know if it's been deleted or not because I haven't been able to sign back on to the Facebook. So I'm having a lot of issues. That Facebook was active for almost 2 years, and it had a lot of stuff like me calling the cops when things happened, and valid proof of certain things that I've been going through that actually would prove to be true if I get killed by these people, or if I have a major issue, like they try to break the car, and the car's only got 140,000 miles, and almost 140, and I fear that they're gonna break the car before it's the end of its, they're gonna just damage the car beyond repair, early, like they did my last two cars I've been living out of, like just mysteriously waking up and having the car basically just break down and blow up on me and having to junk the car. This is a Buick with 140,000. These particular Buick pushrod motor, long-lasting SUV, same as the Pontiac Aztek. They're supposed to go way over 200,000 miles. The car has been well maintained. A lot of work done to it to keep it running, and people, have an excuse for damage. They want me out of the car, so that's another thing, because they want me to be either on the street or in an apartment to make it easier. I move around a lot, so that's why it's been difficult for some of the people. People basically want me dead, and I don't know why. I don't have a good explanation except for that. I was a targeted person, and people had fun hurting me and torturing me, without getting caught, and it became like a big game or fun thing for them to do. And one of the things they do is they have something, I guess, that they bought off the dark web, that they they have this kind of weapon that they sell that can burn me, burn parts of my body and hurt, and it's undetectable, and they use it with a cell phone, and has some kind of infrared thing, and it can see through your clothes, and it damages parts of your body. And right now I'm suffering from being burned in my testicles. The pain is unbelievable, and that's what I've been reporting for longer than the past year and a half. My other Facebook cut off at about a year ago, and I stopped reporting on that Facebook. But this one had a lot of crucial important stuff that I should have kind of took the necessary measure to not get it deleted. I don't even know how it deleted. Somebody reported something I posted about the election, and they got and I got a message saying temporarily suspended, and I haven't been able to sign on, and all my messages and posts have been erased. So I fear the worst. I fear that it's been deleted. I don't know. I've seen on online forums some people getting all their messages and posts back and getting their account back, but it probably takes some real it takes a lot of effort to do so, and that's a lot of information about what I've been going through the past year and a half, a lot of suffering and all that stuff, and they just managed to erase that. And now I'm trying to rebuild another account so I can start reporting the stuff that I've been going through again. It's a real thing that I'm going through, and it's very hard to prove. And in Florida, people, they stop me from leaving the state of Florida. They have something that can kill me, almost within a few minutes. I don't know what it is exactly. I couldn't describe it. It feels like having a stroke or a seizure. Every time I try to drive up north and out of the area, it happens to me, and people would say it's something else or whatever, but it's definitely it feels like an ischemic stroke or some kind of seizure or something like that, and it could kill me within minutes if I don't if I don't turn back around to safety, and that's what I've been going through. I wanted to leave the state of Florida for the longest time, and that's my major issue. Besides that, while I'm stuck here, it's a free for all. People get to do whatever the fuck they want. It's hard for me to prove what I'm going through, but I just called the cops now to report my situation, and to say that they took money out of my wallet the other night, and that I wake up and my pants are undone and open and stuff like that, and I know I didn't go to sleep like that. I make sure that when I'm in certain areas, that I keep zipped up and bundled up, and I make sure that the doors are locked, and still they manage to get inside, and I have this reoccurring problem, and I wake up, my pants are undone, and I have pain in my genitals, but I can't even say that to the police, because then it turns into me having to go to a hospital and get examined, and like I said before, that a lot of people are in on it, and that includes medical professionals, and it leans towards them being able to dismiss what I'm saying and misdiagnose and misreport what I'm going through. So I'm just going to report what them visiting me while I'm sleeping and stuff like that, and at least I get some kind of record of that, and then if they break the car while I'm asleep, or if they even kill me, or if they badly injure me or do something to me, it's well known that I had this problem. And a year and a half of that kind of suffering, is been erased, and I can't even bring it back. I have a lot of the stuff stored up on my phones and computers, and I fear the worst. I fear that they might have gone through that stuff. I try to pack it in as best I can to stop them from going through it, but they still might have gone through it and deleted some stuff. So it's like there's no safety ground, and it goes much more than that. But this is the surface of where you can explain and sound rational. I mean, it's like every facet, every part of my life has been compromised in this way, where people get to have fun hurting me and fucking with me and stuff. So that's what I'm going through right now. I'm putting this on my Facebook, and I'm going to wait for the police officer to come. I'm going to record my conversation with him and see where it goes. And I just can't fucking take this shit no more. I mean, people are attacking me and getting away with it